Good morning and welcome again to Qualicum Beach, where it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And obviously the rain has passed. Still supposed to be nice and cool today, so I'll dress appropriately, but it'll be a day to open up the vents and just enjoy the ride. Gonna pack up the bike and head out to Port Alberni and then on to Tofino. I am not even going to try to pronounce that. I will have to look it up later. I have no idea how those special characters are meant to be pronounced, and I'd rather not butcher it. I doubt I'll ride up here tomorrow, although it could happen. I'll definitely be passing through again on Friday when it's supposed to be much warmer. And I can also plan ahead, wear my bathing suit under my riding gear so I can be ready, since there's not really any place to change here. I do have a towel. I suppose I could change underneath that. But probably not today. Beautiful to just stop by the river, though. I'm here, and I'm still hungry with only one thing left to eat. So desperate times call for desperate measures. And it blew out. But happy birthday to me. Well, here's the hostel, Whalers Point, and well, my bike is parked where bikes are usually parked, over by the dumpster, where there's just a little bit of room for them. And scenery here is fantastic. Little harbor over there. Those domes are some kind of a glamping facility, some kind of pods that people pay to sleep in. Private room in a hostel kind of works a little better for me. Well, here's a nice little park.
As strong and, you know, determined as it is.
Big Daddy's Fish Fry. Open till 8:30, that's another hour. It sounds a lot like what I did last night and would certainly not be the worst option. I do love me some good fish and chips, and they certainly have it here. They certainly should have fish. But take a quick look at what else there's along here. I know I saw one other busy place. I think this one at the end of the block. Shed.
He said it was
At Shed in Tofino, enjoying the last of the sun on my birthday. Cheers and happy birthday to me. Thank you. People are friendly. Not the best burger I've ever had. Definitely the best burger I've ever had in Tofino on my birthday. Good choice. Shed in Tofino. Number 2, because why wouldn't I have more than one? Also got some more food coming. I really didn't have lunch today, but it's been a good day. Cheers, and happy birthday to me again. Good morning. It's post-production reluctant adventurer here. It seems that the audio on one of my cameras failed, and most of the video from this day and some of the next one don't have the native audio attached, so you'll have to put up with some background music combined with me narrating after the fact. Started the day walking over to the dock where I watched the sunset last night. Was also where the local seaplanes take people out for flight seeing trips, and where some of the water taxis to local islands arrive and depart. Beautiful but warmer and slightly sticky day. Still very nice out. But time to get breakfast. I found Rhino Coffee House in town, and since it was already a bit late, I settled on a donut. Almost all of my recent videos have a YouTube thumbnail of me biting into something. It's almost becoming a trademark. I doubt I'll use one of those this time. And I have a burger photo from last night, but let's get another one anyway. Ready? Ready? There we go. And that was a really good donut. I wandered along the waterfront. A lot of it's commercial with limited access, but I did find someplace I could rent a kayak, which I was thinking about doing. Most places only run tours, and I can't blame them given the traffic in the harbor and waves offshore. But tours and organized groups are usually not my thing, so it's nice to know it would have been possible. Maybe next time. I walked down to the docks to have a look, and both the location and the equipment looked pretty good. If I had another day, I probably would have done it. Finally made my way to the end of the waterfront looking for lunch. Shelter Restaurant is at the Tofino Marina and Resort. It was recommended. I thought I'd try at least one nicer meal on this trip. But first I checked out the docks. Pretty nice. Mostly charter fishing and sightseeing boats. Also some organized tours. It's a working marina, but the work here, at least this time of year, is catering to tourists. Lots of cleaning tables like this around the docks, where I guess they got the fish that came in on the latest charter. Seagulls seem particularly interested. I don't know if they get any scraps. It's also the RCMP boat dock, and the other end of the marina is where the harbor airplanes from Vancouver arrive and depart. Really nice being out near the water for a bit, but it's time for lunch. Here goes my one nice meal on the trip. Caesar salad with salmon and a glass of wine. A great meal with a great setting. Wait, what was that? I think I was just attacked. Yup, I was attacked. This aggression could not stand. I had to finish my wine quickly to look for the perpetrator. Well, maybe not. I'm too lazy. But I could find dessert. I think I know just the place. Yep, definitely the right place. I decided to explore Tofino a bit more and pick up some food. There's a full supermarket in town close to the hostel. Useful if you're not eating every meal out or if you just want snacks. I decided not to cook on this trip, so I didn't need much, but it's helpful that it's there. Also, I realized I left my hat at lunch. I didn't feel like going kayaking or doing anything that needed much organization, so I decided to go to the beach. Most of the famous beaches are in the national park, and you do need a parks pass, but there are a handful outside the park that you can walk to. And that's what I decided to do. Tonkin Beach is the closest. Beyond that, there are small second and third beaches that are pretty secluded, and finally Middle Beach, which also has its own access. You have to walk in, and there's very limited parking. It was about a 15-minute walk from the hostel. Any beach with this kind of access path is my kind of place, though the seclusion can sometimes encourage inappropriately dressed German tourists. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And yes, I've been to Wreck Beach in Vancouver. Don't at me. Looks pretty perfect. Well, I showered, cleaned up, and retrieved the hat. Tonight was going to be another fish and chips night. And by the look of the weight, it should be really good. There's a selection of different fish and some other items on the menu. They don't serve alcohol, but I had enough last night. I went for the halibut. Doesn't that look great? Smells that good too. Light, crispy, clean, with a nice tempura style batter. I don't think it gets any better than this. Wooden cutlery. Not an issue for me, but I know one person who wouldn't like it. You know who you are. Do we all have texture sensitivities of some sort? Seems we all do. And now it's time for another stuffing my face thumbnail. There it is. That was really, really good. And a great way to end the day before sunset.